Alright, what's up YouTube? I got a battle here against Tommy from Cerebi, and this is Pokemon Wi-Fi battle number 80. So it's going to start with a Jolteon, and I'm expecting the obvious Shadow Ball. So I go into my Calm Minding Jirachi, and I completely missed this play when I was playing him. I thought he used Yawn, so I go into my Umbreon, and he goes for a Thunder Wave, which is pretty sweet because Synchronized kicks in, and he's paralyzed as well, so he's really not going to have a potential parahaxing moment because he's just as slow. So he goes for the Air Slash, and I'm setting up my curses because I want to be able to baton pass my stat boost to my next Pokemon. So I got +2 curses up so far, and I'm looking pretty good right now. And he goes for an Air Slash, and I flinch this turn. It's really not that much of a big deal. And he's going to do Aura Sphere, which is a pretty nice move, which, you know, Togekiss has to have. He gets a crit. I live with 33 HP. I don't get paralyzed, which is just sweet because I know I've been getting like Parahax all the time, so I wouldn't have been surprised if I got Parahaxed with that Umbreon. So I go for my Bullet Punch, and I snuck in a Sword Stance just to be greedy. And the dude lives with 1 HP. Like, are you kidding me? I've got like, I think it was +3 curses and 1 Sword Dance. I still can't kill. Now that's what I get for making up my own EVs or attack EVs. Should have just maxed it, but I just wanted to do some random stuff because, you know, I like making my own sets. We'll spread. But you saw me get paralyzed that turn. He's gonna start spamming Aura Sphere and Air Slash and all that junk, and I have 87 HP. Now that's pretty much a big deal. I mean, I used Bullet Punch when I first came in, like after my Sword Stance, and I'm at 29 HP when this guy's getting like easy recovery back. That's what Parahax does to you. I was Parahax probably for like 3 turns straight, I'm not sure. But 69 HP, that means I got to do something sexy, so I go for the quick attack because, you know, Bullet Punch isn't going to do barely anything to it. And then I notice he's an Acid Armor set, so that's going to do some serious stuff to me, especially if the dude packs Wish, because that's what I was mainly worried about. If he has Acid Armor and Wish, that's just annihilation right there. So I got, wow, I get paralyzed again. I think that was 2 times in a row. That's just fail. So I wasn't really worried about it because I could bring in my next Pokemon. I go for the Explosion because, you know, I really didn't care if he protected or not. I was just fed up with him and his Acid Armor. Because look how well he took it, my Explosion. I mean, that's just pretty nice right there. I might use one. I mean, I'm not really a Vaporeon fan, but it looks pretty nice. And I go for the Thunderbolt. The reason I went for the Explosions because I wasn't sure if I would actually like take him out with my Jirachi's Thunderbolt, and I end up getting a crit, a useless crit. So, you know, that's how it plays out. I go for the sub, expecting a Stealth Rock on that turn. He Rock Polishes. Now he sets up a Stealth Rock, and I go for my Calm Mind. And this is my first time ever using a Calm Mind Rachi. So he goes for an Earthquake, and I was really wanting to use Psychic, so I do so because I was really fearing Roar for some reason. I was like, I gotta get this off because if I get all these boosts, it's just gonna be wasted because I know he packs Roar. So he goes for an Earthquake, and I'm max HP. Of course I'm gonna live it, but I don't take it too nicely. But the fact is, I live it, and I'm able to get another Psychic off. So that was a 2-hit KO, pretty nice. Now he brings out his Jolteon. This is what made me laugh. He goes for a Charge Beam. Now, why would you go for a Charge Beam if I'm at like maybe I think +1 or +2 Calm Minds, and I do some really decent damage? I'm just glad that I actually lived it. So now I'm thinking, okay, Umbreon's pretty useless at the moment. I might as well make him fodder because I can make Jirachi another fodder just to bring in a free switch in. And I go for my Mach Punch, which is priority. So I take any hit from Jolteon pretty nicely with my Hitmontop. I've actually swept with this guy before a couple times. Well, not a couple times, a lot of times. It's like one of my favorite fighting Pokemon. As you know, Hitmonchan is one of my favorites. So I was expecting a explosion that turn, so I go into my Jirachi, and the dude goes for a heal block. Now, I've never seen that move in Wi-Fi battling ever, so that was pretty interesting to see, but I really don't think you can really benefit much from it. I mean, it's a Bronzong, you can't really do much. And he does like 100 damage or so. And I go for the Hydro Pump. I'm really not thinking about using Rain Dance right now at this moment because I'm really scared about missing, and I need this Bronzong taken down right now. And Trick Room wears off, so go for my Hydro Pump again, and Bronzong's dead. So I think that was a 3-hit KO. And now he brings in his Gallade, and this is the part when I was like I was seriously happy because, you know, when you see a Gallade, you obviously think Choice Scarf. So I bring in my Hitmontop. I go for the Sucker Punch because he's stuck on it. And it does less than half, which isn't too bad. Yeah. So I live with 4 HP. I think that was my last Pokemon too. So that was a pretty epic match. And good game, Tommy. Everybody, glad you watched the vid. Comment, rate, subscribe. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out. Have a nice day.